This is not for everybody. Okay, I'm going to say it again. This word is not for everybody. Okay? If you don't care what people think about you, good job. Good job. This is for the person or the people that have been really reflecting on what others are going to think, what they're going to say, what they're going to try to do, etc., etc. If you're at that stage still and you're really just pulling back and holding back because you're trying not to offend people, you're trying not to trigger people, and you don't want people to feel uncomfortable, you don't want to hear them say this and that about you, but you're still on your knees praying to God, asking God to bless you. You're praying to God and asking God to change your situation. You're praying to God and asking God to lead you closer and closer to his will for your life, his purpose for your life. Then this is for you. You being afraid to offend those who don't love you, who don't want you to succeed. You being afraid to trigger them. You caring about how they're going to feel and how they're going to think about your success, and pulling back on the gifts and the things that God has given you is what is blocking your blessing. If you ask every single person out there that is successful and that is doing great in their businesses, great in their ministry, great, and they're doing just great, and they don't have a lot of people, a lot of friends. They may have associates, they may have people that they work with, they may have people that they network with, but you'll notice that they don't have a lot of people in their personal life. Most of them don't even have their family. They just have their one friend, two friend, or they may have a few family members here and there, and they just have God. They will tell you that when they launched their business, or when they started their social media, or when they opened that store, or when they graduated law school or medical school, most of them will tell you that the people that were around them, a lot of them fell out. Most of them will tell you that they fell out with a lot of people, because as soon as they achieved something, people around them started being offended at their achievements. People around them started to become triggered by their achievements. And some of them were able to see the true colors of people and how they truly felt about them once they achieved what they achieved, because they started to see the jealousy, the wicked ways, the evil eyes. They started to see all these things that confirmed to them that they were never supportive in the first place. How many times do you see stories of people online that say that when they start their social media, they don't get one like from a family member? There's family members that are on their social media, but they don't like any of their posts. But these same family members will watch their stories, or these family members will not say, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you're doing. I'm so happy for you. They won't say any of that. Same with friends. A lot of them will say that they had friends that they grew up with, but when they launched their social media, their YouTube, their TikTok, or they launched their business, a lot of these friends that they grew up with, these friends didn't support them. They didn't show up to their events. They didn't like their post, but they were still friends on social media, and they checked out every single one of their story. And some of these people, some of them, yeah, they backed off. They felt like, okay, I gotta pull away from social media. I gotta back up, and I'm offending people, and they start feeling insecure, feeling upset, and they end up putting their business on pause, putting things on hold, thinking maybe I'm doing something wrong, maybe I'm not doing things right, because how come my family who was close to me before is not supporting me? How come my friends who I grew up with, we partied together, we did this and that together, they're not supporting me, but now I changed my life and I'm doing everything right, and I'm wanting to be the best version of myself, and now nobody wants to be around me. Now no one's liking my posts. Now no one's that. And some people, because they don't understand that it's envy, they don't understand that it's progression that has triggered them. They don't understand that these people are not supposed to go with them, because they have not come to that revelation. A lot of them start thinking they're doing something wrong, and then they end up giving up on that business, giving up on that dream, giving up on that goal. Okay, or backing away from this, backing away from that, and they end up chasing these people. giving up their goals, their achievements to make them happy because they don't want to offend them. Going back to yesterday's video, what about you? What about you? What about your future? What about what God has for you? What about your blessings? What about the people that you're going to help who are going to be grateful for your presence, grateful for your support, grateful for your services? What about these people that God is going to lead you to? What about them who deserve to be in your space? What about them? So you're going to just throw everything away and throw everything out the window and not post anything that you're supposed to post for your business, not advertise, not do what you need to do because you're afraid to offend people, or because, oh, they're gonna do black magic on you. Every time that happens, every time I post a skincare advertisement or every time I post some sort of achievement, best believe they turn the black magic up, but it doesn't offend me. I'm used to it by now. But what I'm trying to tell you is you can't let these people cause you to now try to pull back from where God is supposed to lead you. Because again, like yesterday's video, you're putting yourself last when God is trying to put you first. And you're doing it because you don't want to offend them. So focusing on not wanting to offend these people who don't even care in the first place about your achievements and about your future is what's holding back your blessings. It's going to feel like a lonely road when you don't have the people that you grew up with you. When you don't have the family and friends with you that you grew up with, the people that you envisioned yourself buying cars and homes for and helping with their businesses because you have that big of a heart. It's going to hurt that you can't turn this into reality because of how they're treating you, but you can't sabotage yourself in the process just to make them happy because they don't want to see you happy. So you're thinking about their future and what you can do for them, and they don't even care about yours. But God cares about your future. So yes, going through that process of not being supported by those who you thought would support you is going to feel hurtful in the beginning. But best believe when the doors start to open and you start to see the people that you're going to meet along your journey, that God is going to bring to you, that are going to love you and support you, that are going to be there for you, even if they're not long-term friendships, even if they're just acquaintances and people that you network with, you guys are going to have something in common. You're going to be helping each other achieve goals. You're going to be on the same level. You're going to be on the same page. You will meet the right people. It's going to take some time. I always tell people, use that period where you feel like you're by yourself and you don't have nobody around you supporting you. Use that period, that time, to be focused on your relationship with God. Because He is going to establish your footsteps. Use that time to focus. You'd be surprised how much people say, you know, when this person left my life and they stopped supporting me and I saw their true colors, you know, I was hurt in the beginning, but I noticed that I've been spending more time with God and I'm noticing that there's so much more things that I'm good at, that God is pushing me towards, that is literally changing my life, that literally got me out of debt. Now I can buy my first home. Now I can do this and do that. And now I can help other people because my cup is overflowing ever since I released them. And ever since I stopped caring about what they think and I stopped caring about offending them, my cup has been overflowing and I've been helping the right people. You'd be surprised. So don't let them being affected affect you and cause you to back off of your own blessings. Okay? I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.